Hello everyone. How are you? Hello everyone at Stony Creek. How are you guys today? Okay, so thank you very much for joining us today. We are from Mo Money, the Financial Literacy Resource Center at Mohawk, and we're going to talk about applying for awards, scholarships, and bursaries. But before we start the formal presentation about awards, I just wanted to share with you a little bit about Mo Money. So as I said, we are the College Financial Literacy Resource Center. We are part of the Financial Assistant Department, and we were created because no one was born with money management skills. So we are here to help you with money management. We are a small team of two. I'm the money counselor, and Andre, that is also here, is our communications and programming specialist. What we do at Mo Money is, as I said, we are a student money management center, and we are focused on two goals. The first one is to help students develop critical financial skills, and the second one is to provide students with the resources and training to use those skills. How do we do it? So we offer three main services. The first one is one-on-one money counseling. This is what I do mostly, and is meeting with students one-on-one. We offer free and confidential financial counseling sessions. So if you have any concern, any question about your finances, like my budget is not working, I have a lot of debt, I don't know how to manage my debt, I want to rebuild my credit, or I want to build my credit, I don't have a credit score that is working for me, I don't know anything about taxes, stuff like that, I can help. And as I said, it's a free and confidential appointment. We also have workshops and events like this one. We are constantly planning new events, new workshops. We visit your classes, and we partnered with MSA, with Student Life, a lot of other support areas to deliver workshops for all of you about money management and personal finances. We have some events, and I'm thinking about the next one with MSA as well. That is going to be next year, but it's important for you to start thinking about that. We're going to host a tax clinic on campus. That is going to be a place for you to go, and we're going to have a team of volunteers that are going to file your taxes for you for free. So keep an eye on our social media, MSA social media, because that's a huge one. Take advantage of that. Free filing of your taxes, that's an important one. So those are some of the events we have over the year. Finally, resources. If you go into visit our website, you will see a lot of resources, calculators and tools. And we also have a really good resource. It's a module that you can find in My Canvas. It's a free course. You don't have to pay for that course. And the name is Money Matters Module. So that's a module for you to learn everything about money and finances, from building your budget to making a debt repayment plan to starting a business. So it's a good one. I recommend you to take advantage of this free course. How can you connect with us? Okay. It's not okay. Perfect. So you can follow us on social media. We are on Instagram and Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel where we keep all the workshops that have been recorded in the past. We have them into different categories. So if you want to learn more about budgeting, just check the playlist about budgeting. If you want to learn more about credit or investment, check the playlist. So it's a really good resource if you want to learn more about personal finance. As I said, we have the Money Matters module. You can book an appointment with me, or you can join us for an event or workshop. Okay, let's get into our topic for today. The first thing I want you to think about is what kind of expenses should you budget for when planning for college? Just think about them. I have some people in the room here with me. If you want to help me, can you think about expenses that you need to budget for? Textbooks, for sure. Transportation, that's for sure. So there's a couple of groups of expenses. The first group is education expenses, so stuff related to school, tuition and fees, like the bus pass or the gym membership or the health and dental, stuff like that. Books, as you said, textbook, equipment. Sometimes we need to buy like a camera or a specific laptop, stuff like that. Obviously, tuition and deposit. The deposit is not, sorry, I talked about tuition before. This is the tuition deposit, and I have it in a different spot because that is not covered by OSAP. So you need to pay the deposit with your own money, and then OSAP will help you with the tuition and fees. And then it's your living expenses. Okay, I'm here. I'm ready to start my semester. I have my books. I pay my tuition. But then I have to start paying rent, groceries, transportation. It's good that you have the Presto Pass through MSA as well, but sometimes we need to take a cab, or if you're living in another town nearby, maybe you need to take the GO, stuff like that, transportation, your cell phone, clothing, personal care stuff, toiletries, stuff like that, entertainment, eating out, some insurances that you need to pay, like a car insurance. So this is the first thing I wanted to talk about, because this is like the introduction of we need money. It's good to get an education, but we need money to pay for all these type of expenses, not only my education costs, but my living expenses. So what are some of the ways to finance your education? So the first one is OSAP. This is a program for domestic students. So it doesn't apply to international students. But this is the Ontario Ontario Student Assistance Program. So that's a loan. It has two components. Has a loan component and also a grant. So that's free money that you don't have to repay. The loan you have to repay. We also have at Mohawk awards, and this is the main topic for today. We also offer a program that is called CSEP, Campus Student Employment Program, that, by the way, is opening soon. You need to apply because it's going to be open just for 10 days. So that's a program for you to work on campus, which is a really good option for you to make some extra money to help you pay for all your education costs. And finally, there are some other external resources. I'm going to talk about the internal awards, but I encourage you to go into our website and check the external awards, because sometimes you can find good awards that are not through us, but you can apply and get some additional resources to pay for your education and living expenses. So check those. So as I said, today we're going to focus on our own awards, the process of applying for scholarships and bursaries at Mohawk College. We have two types of financial awards. scholarships and bursaries. The scholarships are awarded to students based on academic merit, athletics, volunteer experience, or any other type of achievement. So scholarships. Because a lot of people, sometimes I ask students, did you apply? No, I don't qualify. Why? I don't have good. That's not the only criteria to apply. So just be aware that the scholarships, yes, they are linked to academic merit, but you can also apply if you have any type of athletics involvement, volunteer experience, or any other achievement. And we also have the bursaries. The bursaries are awarded to students who demonstrate financial need. So that's different. That's if you meet some criteria and you have financial need, you may be eligible for a bursary. Our scholarships and bursaries application, this is very important, is one for all award application process. What happens is our process ensures that with just you are automatically considered for any scholarship and bursaries that you are eligible for. If you want to apply for external awards, that's a different story. You need to check each one of them and see, okay, I may be eligible for this one. I think I'm going to apply for this one. But and then you have to make one application per scholarship for the external ones. But for the ones at Mohawk, you just need to apply once, and then you're going to be considered for all of the scholarships and bursaries that you may be eligible for. Okay? So we have full-time student awards. That's for obviously full-time, domestic or international students. This is important. It's for both domestic and international students. And so you need to complete the application every semester. It's not that, oh, I already applied for the fall. No, you need to apply every semester. And for the continued education, we also have some scholarships and bursaries, but there's a completely different process. The dates are also different. So if you are not full-time, I recommend you to go to our website. This is what you're going to see. Just click apply for all continuing education awards, and you will find all the information. But today we're going to focus on the full-time applications. So the application for full-time students. Something that is new for the winter 2024 is the Ontario-Ukraine Solidarity Scholarship. So that's a really good one because it's a $10,000 scholarship that we are awarding to some students that are affected by the conflict first, or you can be someone that is affected by other conflicts, because right now we know that it's not just Ukraine and Russia. We have a lot of conflicts going on. So students can apply for this scholarship through the same winter 2022 scholarship and bursaries application. So we're going to talk a little bit about eligibility. There's a lot of stuff in this slide. It's a busy slide, but I just wanted you to know that there's a criteria, and it's different for domestic students and international students. The first one is you need to be full-time. So if you are full-time, that's the most important one. But then if you are domestic, you need to be a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, or a protected person. You need to live in Canada and have lived in Canada for the last 12 months, or live in Ontario for the past 12 consecutive months. Again, you need to be registered for full-time. If you have any type of disability, you are eligible for another type of awards. It's important that you don't have any academic offense on your record. And if you are a co-op student, you are eligible for some awards, but they are like limited than if you are not in a co-op program. And for international students, again, you just need to be registered for full-time, that you don't have an academic offense on record, and same thing for the co-op students. So if you check our website, you can see all the criteria to be eligible for a scholarship or a bursary. How to submit your scholarship and bursaries application. So those are the steps that you need to follow when you want to apply for one of our scholarships or bursaries. So first of all, you need to write a letter to tell us more about you. It's just a simple letter. If you go into our website, we actually have some tips on what to include in the letter. So it's just basically saying, this is who I am, this is my program, those are my hobbies, this is what I've done in the past, any volunteer activities. It's just to tell us more about you. One thing that I recommend you to do is explore the awards that we offer to tailor your letter. Even though we do the match, sometimes if you check the awards and if you see, oh, this award is for someone that has played basketball for more than 5 years. I'm just making this up. So then you can focus your letter on your experience playing basketball, stuff like that. So I recommend you to explore the awards just to help you tailor the letter. Then you need to prepare a budget. We also have an Excel template that you can use for that budget. You actually don't need to upload the Excel file to the application, but we recommend you to work in the budget before starting the application, because as soon as you start, you have an hour to complete the application, and if you don't have everything ready, then you're gonna have to just finish, and then you have to start from zero. It doesn't keep your work. So I recommend you to work in your budget before, so you have your numbers clear. And you know the budget is important to be approved, especially for the bursaries. So if you're gonna show financial need, that is based on your budget. So I recommend you to work in your budget way before sitting in front of the computer to start your application. So you need to have the letter ready, you need to have the budget ready, and then you can start the application. Another thing that you need to have ready before sitting in front of your computer to apply is your CCR. If you have a CCR, it's not a mandatory thing that your co-curricular record. It's not mandatory. If you don't have one, it's okay. But if you have one, we recommend you to upload that. So you need to get the PDF of your CCR and then upload that to your application. So 2 things that you need to upload: the letter and the CCR record if you have one. Not the Excel document with your numbers. That's just a guide for you to enter the numbers. Then you sit in front of your computer and then you start completing the information. It's gonna take you around an hour to complete the application. We have some questions for you because we need to know more about you, and that's gonna help us to match you with the scholarships and awards that we have. And then the last step is check your Mohawk College email all the time. Yes, all the time, because any communication that we have about your awards application is gonna go to that email. And I've seen students in the past that they just lose the award because they didn't see an email from us saying, we need you to write us thank you letter to the donor. Something simple, but if you don't write the letter and send the letter on time, then we have to give the scholarship to another student. So keep an eye on your Mohawk College email because you can receive some additional instructions. And when we finish the process, we will also email all of the applicants just to say you were granted. This time is a no for you, but all of you will get an email from us. So please apply every semester. That's another recommendation. Don't get discouraged. If you didn't get an award this semester, for the summer, if you're coming back for the summer, apply again, or for the next fall, because your situation changes. We get new donors, so we encourage you to apply every semester. The winter application will be open this Friday from December 1st until January 31st at 11:59 p.m. Try not to leave this to the last minute because I've seen a lot of students that are just emailing me the 30th. Can you help me with my application? I have a question. I don't know what to do. And we don't have enough time. So sometimes I'm busy. I don't have any spot in my agenda. I'm sorry, I cannot meet with you. And they said, oh, I'm just going to miss this opportunity. So please don't leave this to the last minute. If you can start working on the application on December 1st, that's even better. If you know that you're coming for the winter, you need to be a full-time student for the winter semester. You just need to go to www.mohawkcollege.ca/awards application and start your application as soon as possible. If you have any questions, if you need help, I'm here to help. You just need to book an appointment with me and I can guide you. I can answer some of the questions you may have about the process, about the documents, about the budget. If you want to work in your budget with me prior to start your application, I'm happy to help. Sometimes I help to kind of take a look of the letter, stuff like that, but mostly the budgeting portion is what I do, okay? I'm just gonna finish this with this short video that summarizes everything I just told you about the applications for scholarships and bursaries at Mohawk College. Okay.
I know I really need to apply for the awards, but I have a test that I have to study for. I still have to go to work. When am I going to do this? I have so many bills to pay. Why did I buy that stupid Slurpee machine? It cost me a fortune. It's really hard to concentrate when you've got loans and bills to pay. Thankfully, Mohawk has the resources available, so you don't have to worry about things like debt over here. Mohawk's Financial Assistance Department has resources available to students that can help support them with college expenses. Mohawk's Awards program supports eligible students, and it's really easy to apply.
But I don't have time. I'm so busy.
Trust me, 30 minutes now is going to save you loads of financial stress moving forward. You can get it done in the same amount of time it takes you to watch an episode of your favorite show. Prepare your budget and letter first. Tell us about yourself. Tell us why you should qualify for student award funding. Some ideas are volunteer work, your program, work experiences, your goals, personal challenges, career plans, your achievements, and most importantly, are you experiencing any financial difficulties? Now that you've done that, all you have to do is wait, and you'll get an update from Mohawk. Hey, look what I got. It's that easy. You've taken some time out of your day, so that means you have a lot more time for whatever that is. Head over to mohawkcollege.ca and get started.
Perfect. Okay, can you help me manually? Okay, perfect. That's everything. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you have any questions here, we have a couple of minutes to answer the questions. If not, just please contact financial assistance or email Mo Money, and we're going to be happy to help you with any of your questions. Get ready, December 1st.
I have a question about like the letter. Is there like a length that you recommend to be the letter? Like sometimes it says like 3 pages or 2, I don't know how many pages.
Is what I think is it has to be something that really reflect who you are. It can be just one page, but if it's really coming with the content of your experience, why do you think you are eligible for a scholarship or a bursary? And we just need to know more about you because you are not in front of us. So try to use that letter, 1 page, 2 or 3, to let us more about you. Yeah? Yeah, and if you go, as I said, into our website, we have like a PDF document with a lot of tips on how to write the letter, what you should include, even how to save the letter at the end as a PDF to upload the file to the application. Okay? Yeah.
I had a question about, so after we prepare our letter and everything, do we also get a chance to like review it with you before we apply, or?
Yeah. As I said, mostly the budget is what I can help, but sometimes I've helped in the past with reviewing the letter. But yeah, you can, if you feel that, okay, I'm not comfortable with what I'm doing here, not sure about my numbers, for sure, book an appointment with me and I can help you. As soon as you have everything ready, this is when you can get in front of the application at the computer, open the application, and start doing it. If for some reason you submit the application, let's say December 15, and something changes, and you said, oh, I made a mistake, I forgot to include this volunteer activity or something like that, you cannot kind of change that application. What you need to do is apply again. So that second application, so the first one is going to be removed, and then the one that we are going to evaluate is the last one.
I was also wondering if like first semester students are also eligible for this scholarships and bursaries.
Yes, you are. You are, because we have, it's not just about your marks. Remember, you have other stuff that you have done prior to coming to Mohawk, in your high school or at work, whatever you've done before coming to Mohawk. This is what is going to be taken in consideration when you apply as a first semester student.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Is there any other question from you guys here? What about Stony Creek? No questions? Okay. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, we have some. How do you want to do it? We have some prizes, so we're gonna just give it because it was for the people who register, so they are getting a prize, which is a book. We had a guest speaker. Actually, that was another partnership with MSA, a very nice speaker from the U.S., Colin Ryan, and this is the book that he wrote. It's a very, very good book on everything about money. So everything you need to know about managing your money is in that book. So that's a really good prize. Congratulations for the winners. Okay, so that's everything. Thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for helping with the technical situation here. And thank you, guys, for coming. For everyone that is at Stony Creek, thank you so much. Don't forget to contact us if you have any questions.